Jurassic World Rebirth has officially detonated, yanking us back into a world where killer dinosaurs aren't just lurking. They're actively hunting, teeth bared, behind every single corner. Forget gentle giants. Today, we're not just looking at a roster. We're sizing up the fiercest, most lethal apex predators to ever walk the planet, judging them by their most terrifying feats, raw cinematic power, and unforgiving attributes. The question isn't who's strong. It's who is the ultimate unstoppable dinosaur king. A quick heads up, I'm skipping the long-necked sauropods. They're impressive, but frankly, they just gum up the ranking process. Let's get straight to the carnage. Chapter 1, the bottom feeders. We start at the absolute bottom. Say hello to the Moros. Dead last. Why? Because it's a tiny snack. Next, the Oviraptor barely scrapes past. It's slightly bigger, yes, but still essentially a feisty, ground-level nuisance. No real threat here. The Lystrosaurus is in the same boat, small, non-lethal, mostly just there. But hold on, it has one major feather in its cap. The feat of actually beating an Oviraptor. That tiny win gives it a decisive edge over the others. Now, for the notorious little nightmare, the Compsognathus. Smaller and weaker than those before it, but size doesn't matter when you're armed with pure biological weaponry. Camp Cretaceous confirmed it. They are venomous. One venom-laced bite from the swarm is enough to paralyze. That lethal advantage vaults them past the bigger, dumber ones. Chapter 2, Mid-Tier Melee. The Gallimimus marks a significant boost in size. This is the dinosaur equivalent of a gigantic, angry ostrich. It's not a predator, but imagine getting blindsided by a full-force kick from this thing. The Corythosaurus is a bulky herbivore. Unimpressive in a fight, but its sheer mass and ability to ram headfirst gives it a slight edge in a power ranking. The Parasaurolophus is the evolved rammer. It's bigger, stronger, and more prominent on screen. The size alone demands respect. The Iguanodon is a fleeting glimpse of pure heavyset, muscular herbivore strength. Its brief screen time doesn't diminish the fact that it's a walking, heavy-duty battering ram. The Uranosaurus showed off great strength in Camp Cretaceous, but ultimately, it's just another big herbivore that hasn't demonstrated a game-changing power. Now for a genuine hunter, the Monolophosaurus. This isn't just a carnivore, it's a brilliant, pack-hunting strategist. It's the silent killer, smart enough to wait until everyone is asleep before launching its coordinated, brutal attack. The Dimetrodon is visually terrifying, but when stacked against the list's titans, its bark is far worse than its bite. A spooky monster, but lacking the raw power. Chapter 3, the heavy hitters. The Stygimoloch is a ramming dinosaur perfected. It doesn't strategize, it just runs headfirst into anything. We've literally seen the collateral damage. Its only drawback is size. It hits hard, but only for its weight class. The Pachycephalosaurus is the ultimate horned heavy hitter. A fully grown one is a walking wrecking ball, capable of generating destructive force just by charging. They headbutt each other to prove dominance. They're built for impact. The Dimorphodon is our first true winged threat. It's small, but aggressively ferocious with teeth built for tearing. Ranking flying dinosaurs is tricky, but this one's pure savage intensity earns it a solid spot. The Kentrosaurus, a smaller stegosaur, but those lethal spikes covering its body turn it into a walking fortress. Trying to land a hit means risking instant impalement. Defense and offense all in one. The Pteranodon is a giant in the sky, with a wingspan that could rival a school bus. They are fast and agile. However, its beak is mainly for fishing, not for tearing down apex predators. That lack of close combat weaponry holds it back. The Nodosaurus is essentially a slightly scaled down, but equally deadly version of the iconic trike, sporting those twin massive horns. The Triceratops, an absolutely massive, horned behemoth. Those horns can reach over 3 feet long. While we haven't seen it in a full-blown fight, a nasty, bone-crushing headbutt from this giant could end any conflict instantly. The Sinoceratops gets the edge over the Triceratops for one simple reason. It actually fought. It may not have the iconic horn display, but it went toe-to-toe with a Carnotaurus and put up a serious, commendable fight. The Nothosaurus, the semi-aquatic ambush predator. Quick, incredibly agile in the water, and armed with a vicious set of teeth. You won't see it coming, and when you do, it's too late. The Stegosaurus is a Jurassic World heavyweight. Those powerful tail spikes, the Thagomizer, are a seriously lethal weapon. It's capable of delivering bone-shattering, lethal blows. The Dilophosaurus is the speed demon killer. It can hit speeds of 30 miles per hour, but its real weapon is the biological warfare it spits. It aims for the face, blinds its prey, and then moves in for the ruthless, easy kill. Chapter 4, Advanced Carnivores and Tanks. The Pyroraptor, a member of the unique and highly intelligent Jurassic Park raptor family. They are fast and powerful, but with limited screen time and established feats, they sit here, a step below the more experienced pack. The Ceratosaurus has massive predator potential, but is held back by its absence. Still, a large, ferocious carnivore is automatically a high-ranking threat. The Baryonyx is another large carnivore with a massive advantage. It's a master of deep-water combat, much like the Spinosaurus. Its jaws and teeth mimic those of a modern-day crocodilian death machine, deadly on land and underwater. The Ankylosaurus, the highest-ranking herbivore on this list, and for good reason. This living tank squared off against the Indominus Rex and survived, covered in impenetrable armor and armed with a tail club that can deliver a one-hit, fight-ending knockout. The Carnotaurus, the T-Rex with tiny arms and massive legs. It's incredibly fast, built to outrun and hunt down anything. The problem? This track record is littered with loss after brutal loss. Speed only gets you so far when you can't finish the job. The Atrociraptor, a raptor variant theorized to have a stronger bite thanks to its skull structure. Smart, lightning-fast, and strong, but we never saw it truly battle a dinosaur rival, which unfortunately stalls its rise. The Allosaurus, one of the most dangerous classic predators. This massive, built with jaws perfectly designed to bite in and rip out massive chunks of flesh. Incredible strength, pure ferocity, it will kill most dinosaurs that cross its path. The Therizinosaurus, the most unique, bizarre killer on this list. Think of it as a giant, killer chicken armed with lethal, scythe-like claws. The one in Jurassic World might be visually impaired, but its other senses are hyper-developed. It's large enough to fight the apex predators and possesses a truly ruthless killer instinct. Chapter 5, The Apex Predators. The Quetzalcoatlus is hard to rank because of its air superiority. It's a flying kaiju. Theoretically, it can simply fly above and dodge every single attack, only striking back at will. That's a huge, often undeniable win condition for most fights. It's massive and undeniably strong. We've seen one use its beak to tear an airplane apart, the Velociraptor. Its size is its only real drawback, and even that barely matters. Outside of that, it's one of the most dangerous, lethal, and efficient killers in the franchise. Fast, agile, armed with claws and teeth, and most importantly, brilliant. Raptors are capable of outthinking, outplanning, and manipulating humans. They regularly square off and win against larger dinosaurs. The Scorpius Rex, a devastating hybrid of T-Rex, raptor, and Carnotaurus. A killer with no conscience, hunting purely for sport, not food. It's unnaturally fast and agile, but its deadliest weapon is its poisonous quills, a toxic strike it has zero hesitation in using. The Indoraptor, if we were talking most dangerous pound for pound, this hyper-intelligent weapon would be the top seed. Its strength, versatility, agility, and intelligence are all unmatched. It can shrug off bullets and is smart enough to legitimately trick and manipulate humans. It is the perfect assassination dinosaur, but size holds it back. It doesn't have the most impressive track record, even losing to Blue. The Spinosaurus, a conundrum. It has never lost a fight. It casually smashed through massive metal fences, is incredibly fast, and was the unquestioned alpha of its island. Its aquatic ability is a massive advantage. While its pure bite force is debatable compared to the top tier, its ability to use its massive arms in coordination with its bite balances the scales. It defeated a T-Rex, it has to be high. Chapter 6. The Top 5. The T-Rex, Rexy. The face of the franchise and the legendary queen. Number 5 is still incredible. She has soloed a full Velociraptor pack. She has brawled with and beaten both the Indominus Rex and the Giganotosaurus. Yes, she had help, but let's remember, she's old and past her prime. Rexy has the unmatched strength and bite force to end pretty much any fight with a single bone-crushing move. The Giganotosaurus, one of the largest land predators in all of Jurassic World. This is the perfect killing machine. It has an incredibly impressive track record, beating Rexy in 2 back-to-back matchups in Dominion before it was finally taken down by a double-team effort. The Deadliest Rex, this is a mutant T-Rex on steroids. It looks nothing like a classic Rex. 6 arms, a lumpy head, an absolutely gargantuan mass. It might be a little dumb, but it makes up for that with terrifying sheer power. It's so big it can grab a helicopter right out of the air and crush it in its massive forearms. It battles more like a great ape than a dinosaur. The Indominus Rex, the ultimate hybrid and the perfect killing machine. It's smarter than a raptor, larger and stronger than a T-Rex, and possesses game-changing powers like thermal vision and the ability to camouflage. Its track record is pure terror. It terrorized the entirety of Jurassic World and defeated Rexy in a true one-on-one fight. It is the ultimate land-based predator, and very few can even come close. Chapter 7, The Champion. But the top dog, the ultimate, undeniable dinosaur champion of Jurassic World, that crown must go to the Mosasaurus. Why? Because the Mosasaurus is not just a dinosaur, it's a freaking kaiju. It grew to be bigger than blue whales, the largest animals to ever exist on Earth. Saying it's big is a ridiculous understatement. Yes, it's in the water, which gives it a natural and overwhelming advantage over almost every dinosaur on this list. But ultimately, who was it that dragged the Indominus Rex, the supposedly perfect killer, to its crushing, watery grave? It was the Mosasaurus. No other creature can even begin to compete with its scale, power, and final, definitive cinematic feat.It is, without a doubt, the most dangerous dinosaur in Jurassic World. That was an intense list. Which one of these powerhouse dinosaurs do you think was ranked too low?